Once upon a time in a prosperous kingdom, a farmer lived with his little son and family in a small hut in the village. He worked hard every day on his farm. One morning as he walked behind his backyard, he saw something shiny sticking out of the ground. Curious, he dug it up and found a very valuable and precious treasure. It sparkled like nothing he had ever seen before. The farmer didn't know where it came from, but he was excited. He thought about how rich it could make him. He imagined buying big lands, changing the lives of his entire family, and becoming important in the village. But he was also afraid someone might notice it and steal it away from him. So he brought the treasure home and hid it under his bed. Days went by, and the farmer kept dreaming about all the things he could have and how he's planning to change the life of his family after he sells the treasure. One afternoon, while the farmer was working on the farm, his young son was playing inside the house. The boy looked under the bed and found the shiny treasure. The boy didn't know what it was and liked how shiny it looked. He took it outside to the sand pit, playing happily with it, digging and building with the treasure in the dirt. When the farmer came back home, he looked under the bed and saw that the treasure was gone. His heart raced and started searching the house in a panic. Then he saw his son in the distance, covered in dirt and innocently playing in the sand. The farmer rushed over and asked angrily, "Where is the treasure I hid under the bed?" The son looked scared but answered, "I took it to play within the sand, but I lost it." The farmer felt like his world was falling apart. He ran to the sand pit and started digging everywhere. His hands were shaking as he searched. But the treasure was gone. Exhausted and upset, he scolded his son and punished him for losing something so valuable. 2 days later, a loud announcement came from the village square. The king's guards were searching for a stolen treasure. They said it was the king's most precious possession and was stolen by one of the villagers in the kingdom, and anyone hiding it would be punished with death, along with their entire family. The farmer froze in fear. Was the treasure he found the king's? What if the guards found out? He felt sick with worry as the guards started searching all the houses in the village. When the guards came to his hut, the farmer's heart pounded. They looked through everything, checking under the bed and in every corner. The farmer stood there sweating and trembling. But after searching, the guards found nothing and left. The farmer collapsed with relief. The treasure was gone, but so was the danger it had brought. He realized that losing the treasure had saved his life and his family. Days later, he sat quietly thinking about what had happened. He understood now that the treasure wasn't a gift. It had almost destroyed everything he cared about. In our lives, things that seem like blessings can sometimes bring trouble. The farmer thought the treasure would make him rich and happy, but it nearly brought disaster to his family. Sometimes, losing something is a way of being saved from bigger problems. When things don't go as planned, it might not be misfortune, but a hidden blessing. True wealth lies not in possessions, but in the safety, love, and peace of our families. We must learn to recognize the value of what we already have, before chasing illusions that may bring ruin. And remember that everything which happens in your life happens for a reason.